Spear here with more iRacing on Racing Fridays. It's the Pro Mazda Watkins Glen boot. Oh boy. Let's see what's going to happen. Now this is not a official race. This is a not even a league race. It's a one-off hosted race. But we'll see how we're going to do. We did not qualify as our usual.
B23. The track temp is 93 Fahrenheit.
What we do.
All right, Simon. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
I'm trying to say something, but I'm totally flummoxed. Totally flummoxed.
Right side. Play right.
Lon just jumped up on me as we were starting the race. Always brilliant. Thank you, Lon. Okay, so we've got trouble already here with Joe. He's not keeping up with the pack.
Start's okay. We're still in good shape here.
I'm concerned being behind him. I'm slowing down. Oh no! Ooh! Who was that? Somebody was off the track and they were coming right back on all the way across. Luckily we didn't take a beating. There's no incident limit, so getting a 1X is not a problem, but I'm hoping that we didn't damage anything. You know, getting a thing like that, we could break off the front wheel. And we will need to make a pit stop.
Okay, Simon, you're reeling. Walker in. The gap is now 0.3.
We don't have enough for the whole race. Whoa! Wow.
On your right. Clear right.
What was that? And that's why I didn't want to be driving right behind him. It's like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm definitely not the best. I just want to stay away from other people to keep out of trouble. But now I might not get a draft. I really need a draft to get the best speeds. I don't think I'm going to get it in here. Pretty far away. Yeah, I'm not gaining on him at all. So. Oh, yeah, just a touch. But I needed a lot more than that.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Boy, what's going on? There are a lot of yellow flags in this race so far. Which means, unfortunately, there's a lot of fast cars that are now behind me. But strangely, right now, that won't last forever. The thing is, if you get damage early, you got to decide: do I pit now to get my full speed back, get the car repaired, get my full speed back, or
the gap in front has increased to
do I not
seconds.
pit now because it'll cost me a whole bunch of time, and then you wait to fix your car. Oh no. This is a terrible spot to be. Oh no. Oh, I tried to get out of that guy's way. I couldn't.
The leader's just done it. 142.9.
Oh. Here we go. Yeah, we're dead. Actually, I did get out of that guy's way. He didn't hit me. That thud you heard was me hitting the curb. Darn it. But there are two other people in the pits. So let's see what happens. It ain't over till it's over.
Activate limiter. Box in 240 meters. 100 meters.
That was unfortunate.
50 meters.
Totally my fault. Come on, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. What are we doing? What was that? Why was I in there for so long? Oh.
Watch your speed.
Look at that, I lost
Exit's
a
clear.
minute.
Push.
I lost a minute on that. I lost a minute. And we've got the leaders coming up. No good. No good, no good, no good. These things happen.
The leader has just done a 142.7.
Now, when you go to other people's streams and you watch them, or you go to their YouTube, races you might see might be their best races. Some people only put up their really good ones or they do really well. I guess that's probably the most interesting. Here I'm going to be driving by myself for quite a while. Oh, maybe they got a point there. But every race ain't a win. That's for sure. Okay, so we're in 22nd. We do have a guy back there. But it appears he's about to be lapped, so hopefully that will slow him down in that. He's going to have to let the leaders pass. Now we'll eventually have to do that too, but I'm hoping that I can hit when that happens.
B22.
Because we will have to stop for fuel.
Okay, Simon. The next car is Walker.
We've got fuel programmed in, so we will have to stop for fuel. And if we can time that to where we don't get slowed down by other cars, maybe get our fuel then.
The leader has just done a 142.4.
Try to do as good as we can. But boy, when I was just turned around and then it spun right in the middle like that, and that was just horrible. I didn't spin off course or anything, drive up on the grass. Nope, right in the middle. I'm like, oh, I can't move. I wanted to move, and I'm like, no, can't move. And then had to get out of there when I could. Because you know, at that point, you just can't mess up everybody else. It's no longer just about you. Well, it's never just about you. Okay, so P24 just got out of the pits. Well, we might gain a couple positions. Probably not. Unless people start crashing out. We do have 2 fast repairs. I already used
This is
one of
brilliant.
mine, of
Keep
course.
it up. Fastest lap.
This is brilliant. Thank you. I do like to be brilliant. We're going to have to put in some good lap times here. So we've got to burn enough fuel to be able to make an early stop. Not as early as we did before, but an early-ish stop. I do like Watkins Glen. It has, it's got a nice flow to it. You hear that all the time. But it also has some very tricky corners that you gotta get just right. So I mean, we do have several very straight bits. Oh no! 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 Again! Again! What's with that? How am I already at 9x? How is that even possible? I don't even understand how 9x is even possible at this point. Okay, so let's see. If I did get in an accident in that spin, that would have been 4. And then I spun, so that would have been 6, and then another spin would have been 8.
That last lap was at 154.9.
Okay. So that guy must have hit me. It didn't look like he kept going, so he must have just maybe a phantom hit or get the 4X, but you don't get any damage or anything. So that must have happened. And then 2 spins, 1 spin on the way back to the pits. And then that last spin, and then went off track some other place. That's crazy. That's just... When's the last time I was in an actual race and got 9x? There's one thing I don't normally do, it's get incidents. This is crazy. And unfortunately, this is a broadcast race. So it's going out to YouTube. Not just for me, but for, you know, the professional, broadcasters. I think it's on Race Spot. A lot of iRaces. P2 had to go to the pits. I believe he had to get a tow as well. Tell you what, this is really going to ruin my race, but I don't want any part of dealing with the leaders. I really
100 meters.
Made a mare of this
50
one. Is that a
meters.
phrase? Oh, jeez, I'm not even paying attention. Wait a second. I didn't even take fuel. Ah.
Watch your speed
Yep,
limit in
now
the
I know
pits.
we've really
There's a car
messed it
behind.
up.
Take care, rejoin him.
We didn't even get fuel.
Blue flag.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Blue flag.
On your right, clear right.
The gap behind has now decreased to 7.0.
I was like, okay, we'll get in, we'll get our fuel, and then we'll just go. But it wasn't clicked. I checked to make sure that it was at the right amount, but I didn't click begin fueling. Oh, Spear. What are you doing? So instead of not needing to pit again,
now.
see, the guy right behind us is right behind us, but he would have needed to pit again. But now we both need to pit again, so completely lost the whole plan there. It's unfortunate. Very disappointing, I'll tell you that. When it rains, it pours, though. Doesn't it? that you know, things have been going wrong with the crashes and such, and now leads into the pit stop. It's just like real racing. I mean, when you see a team, something goes wrong, it seems to compound, and more things just go wrong. Like the Keystone Cops or something. You just gotta sit back and take a deep breath and focus. I mean, we weren't going to win this race, of course. But I was hoping for a better performance than this. Too many crashes and spins and all kinds of nonsense.
Blue flag.
I do mean all kinds of nonsense.
Car right, clear right.
Really hadn't meant to let it by like that, but since I almost lost it in the corner. Like it's me and only P22 and P23.
P20. You've just done a 147.24.
People have been crashing out. Actually, yeah, you saw the first lap. There's a lot of argy-bargy. You see me driving, a lot of argy-bargy. Crashing out is not a surprise. Guy behind me just crashed.
The gap behind's increased to 6.0 seconds.
I mean, yeah. I mean, imagine how far up I'd easily be a complete lap. I've lost a complete lap from just incidents. A minute for the crash in the wall, and then another 30. At least 45 seconds for the fake stop. So this is a timed race. And it looks like we're going to be doing, calculator's going to say 23, 24 laps.
Okay, Simon, there's a car exit in the
Something
pits,
like
heads
that.
up.
Yeah, 20 and 21, P20 and 21 have been in there for a while. So yeah.
Nice and smooth with that throttle. Keep it balanced. That's your fastest lap.
We were battling with them before. So we're going to be doing 23 or 24 laps. We're already a lap down. We might be more than a lap down. And then to this one. Which might actually be helpful for you. Save on fuel, but really, we're going to have to stop again. It's just a matter of how long we have to sit there when we stop. Which is really why a lot of people stop early. Because if you know, iRacing only lets you take like 1 gallon, 2 gallons, 3 gallons, 4 gallons. So if you need like 1.25 gallons, the only way to get that precise number, well, one of the only is to go in when you only have 1.25 left in your tank, so it'll just fill it up instead of 2 gallons. You can also stop it manually But that's a little bit more hard. You know, you want to be using the mouse switching around while you're driving. You're used to driving, and then you're going to start using the mouse and clicking on things. It's a little more distracting.
There's a car leaving the pits.
So people will sometimes put it over.
That lap was a 146.
I mean, among other
1.3.
reasons, but that is one of the reasons. Alright. We've gotten into some kind of flow here. A little rhythm. So we've got 2 cars behind that are catching.
You're halfway home. We think about 15 minutes of fuel left. The gap behind is now 13 seconds.
13 seconds. We seem to be holding number 206. That Bay back there. He doesn't seem to be 15 seconds. I don't always understand what Jim says. Coochie. But
You've got half your fuel left.
he hasn't really been gaining that. Might have been damaged when he had that spin in the bus stop.
The next car is Meredith.
Guy behind number 23, Morgan. He was the one who probably got that 4X from me when I spun up here. So what I really don't want to do is spin
Blue
here
flag.
again. Give another 4X in the same corner. Same guy, same corner, same result. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. There are so many people going into the pits and coming out of the pits, stopping.
18th. That was
Yeah,
at
just
146.
It's hard to tell
That's
if
your
it's
fastest lap.
maybe if they've had an accident or a spin or something, or if they're just pitting normally. Things will all come out
Blue
in
flag.
the end. I'm gonna let this guy go.
On your left. Clear left.
I see we've actually made up more time. We've pulled away from
Blue flag.
206. I don't know if you had another incident or what.
Blue flag.
Oh, guy
Blue
behind,
flag.
slowing down a lot. Something goes in the pitting, or is he just in the back corner? He's pitting.
B19.
I was paying attention because they're like, am I going to let him go by? Yeah, so these guys that are passing me now,
The car behind is pitting now.
Oh, guy behind is pitting. See, so that's what I was expecting. I'd come out after pitting. I'd have done my pit stop, and he'd still have to do his, but unfortunately, I did not do my pit stop when I was there. Which is no fun at all. I can't believe this. I'm going to be doing a 3-stop race. Everybody else is doing 1 stop. I'm doing 3. We like the clouds today. I was commenting earlier. Very interesting. Especially coming up here.
So Medina behind is now 19
The way
seconds.
they're all off in the distance like that. Yeah. Yeah, you know, when you're driving off all by yourself, you watch the trees, read the signs, check out all kinds of stuff the sides of the track and in the sky. Just getting distracted like that is maybe why I'm back here so far in the back of the pack. Whatever. 19. We're going to lose out to P20 because I don't think Carlos needs to pit again. He spent a long time getting repairs, I guess, and that would have also given him the fuel he needed, so he probably does not need to pit again. Unless, like me, somehow he didn't get fuel. I find that hard to believe, but that's from time to time. So, right now I'd say we're running that P20. Come out of the pits again would be somewhat near number 206. Although he'll be running a little bit more heavy, he'll have more fuel for all these laps that I'm running now. My car is lighter. So hopefully
the leader's pitting now. We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
So that's the thing about pitting early, that you can pick up less fuel than you will later, but you'll be carrying it around. Instead of driving with less fuel, you can drive with more. I don't know. It's probably better just to go as long as you can without stopping. As long as you're in clean air like this. I mean, maybe the early guys might have been being held up. You know, you're driving around a bunch of other cars, you've got to go slower. Then, well, you might have to go slower than you would normally. You might actually be going faster because there's a lot of draft you can get. But it all depends on what's going on. Who knows? All kinds of strategies. That's why people get paid big bucks to do strategies for races. Well, not necessarily in iRacing. Real life for sure.
To Medina behind is now 16 seconds.
That's not good. 16 seconds. So
The leader is pitting now.
Carlos is faster than me. Well, actually, it's 18 seconds. I don't know why Jim would say 16, but maybe it was 16 last time by the start finish. In which case, he'll be very happy. So I can't believe I got 2 big spins on me. Technically 3. So this is going to be a disappointment, no matter what happens from now, you know.
Okay, Simon,
Yeah,
there's a
how
car
many-
exit in the
there's
pits.
any
Heads up. You've got 1 gallon left.
We're set. We're ready to get fuel. We'll click on fast repair. sitting in P19. Everybody's been being good. Once they start spacing out, that's the thing. You know, in the beginning, everybody's bunched together, so there's lots of incidents. But then after a while, they start, you know, spacing out. And that's what people don't get. What road racers don't get about oval. Oval, you know, most of them, except the really super speedways, not even that. You're almost always in a pack. You're in racing with other people. But a lot of the time in road racing, you're really off by yourself. I mean, not every season, not all the time, but. Oh no.
Box in 240 meters. 100 meters.
All right.
50 meters.
Yes. Go. Thank you. Fast repair was on, wasn't it? But I just didn't need it. All right, so we lost out to Carlos there. As predicted, Carlos passed me, but you never know.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit
Carlos
exit's
may
clear.
need to pit later. He may not have gotten enough fuel. So do you see that? I clicked on begin fueling and I clicked it. Still, the time was the same, but I'm assuming I didn't take that extra fuel. I don't know.
To Medina, ahead is now 12 seconds.
12 seconds. Oh, somebody just disconnected. He was ahead of me for sure. We'll be back in P19 sooner or later. So we didn't get a freebie. But, like I said, we're so far back. And it was so disappointing. Okay, so it looks like we've got a really big lead on number 206. We were close to him, but he had to pit for fuel. Looks like he has dropped back considerably. So we don't have any threat from behind at this time. Uh-oh.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag. That was Carlos. That was Carlos. Oh, whoa! That was somebody else other than Carlos. Oh, see, Carlos is in the pits. I'm thinking Carlos and John Morgan got together. Actually, that was pretty much what I did to John Morgan.
P18.
Coming around a blind turn and coming around to a moving car. Whoops. Yeah. Because you know, you're stuck there. You're darned if you do, darned if you don't. You don't want to just sit there in the middle of the track, but if you start moving, it's even worse. Well, not always even worse. What are you going to do? So, split second, you've got to make that decision. Sit in the middle of the track where everybody wants to go, or try to get out. Real problem is when people are stuck in the middle of the track and they try to keep on racing.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Now, that's not what you do. You don't try to get it on racing line. You try to get out of the way. I didn't. What did they say? I got 10 minutes of fuel? That doesn't sound right. Is that right? Yep. Yeah. I said 24 laps, 23 laps, but we're a lap down or 2 laps down. How many laps are we? I think we're just a lap down. Yeah, we're just a lap down. So I think we're going to be P18 from this type up. Don't hold me to that, but I think that's what's going to happen. Yep, P18. I have no idea where P17 is. It's fast driver, so I doubt we'll see him. Number 22 must be happy. He's going to pass a couple guys who have dropped him. Perhaps happy is also the wrong word. That was a really poor start to this one. If we had been able to drive like this in the beginning, and that made 3 pit stops. Oh man.
Perez is now leading.
The 2 spins, just trying to get to the pits. Who's Perez? Why did they say Perez is now leading? Is that what he said? I know who the leader is. It's not Perez.
One gallon remaining.
Really gotta double check what the spotter says. Well, I mean, it's a computer program. We can't get everything right. And the crew chief is made for like all the different.
That lap was a 146.8.
All the different racing games, so it handles them all. If you're playing, all the major racing games, crew chief will work with it. Instead of course, Project Cars, Race Room, I don't know, and of course iRacing. So. To be able to work with all of the different programs, it's fairly well. Of course, what they do say, jack of all trades, master of none. Maybe they should just have it work with one. Or they should have different. That seems awful. And who knows? I mean, I don't know. Coding might be pretty easy. Wow. Not easy, I guess. Maybe the racing games send out mostly the same kind of data, so it's not as hard as you think it would be to be working with different games. I'm just blathering on at this point. Sometimes I like blathering, believe it or not. Not because I particularly like blathering, but it's a good distraction. Because I find if I concentrate too much and think too hard, I remember I spun here, I did this wrong. This is what can happen if I do something wrong. And then I'm too tentative. If you're too tentative, you're going to spin. You're going to do bad things being too tentative. You gotta drive like you're capable of driving. You can't be too aggressive. You can't go beyond your limits. But you can't be too tentative either. Stay within you. You gotta.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
As good as you can do it. Otherwise, bad things happen. So I was just thinking that when I was going through that last turn coming out of the boot, I was like, oh my god, this is where I lost it. For a second there, I was thinking. Too much thinking is a bad thing sometimes. Most of the time, too little thinking is the problem, but you get the idea. That's what you've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it in real races, where somebody will be leading by a mile, and then just lose focus, and things will happen. It happens. And I think it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be racing. It can be anything. Overanalyze. Those clouds. See, that's why I like looking at the clouds. It distracts me from previous incidents, bad thinking. if I do this
Got
wrong, if I
half a
brake
gallon
too
left.
hard, it's good. Something will happen. So, I look at P7 in the pits, but that's not really going to help us because we're so far.
P18, last lap. That's
we're not
good
gonna get
consistency.
P17.
Keep it up.
Even if he stays in the pits, not going to get P17 because he's already passed start finish. Oh, Carlos is back out. He spent some lengthy time in the pits, which is really odd considering we have 2 fast repairs. But just how much time did he spend in the pits? He used up 2 fast repairs and took a long time to get repaired. Could have been me. Very well could have been me. I mean, if we didn't have a fast repair, very well could have been the end of my race. Like, what was that, lap 2? Yeah, there's P17. Oh, yeah, see, P17 is almost. He's more than a minute ahead of me. Don't need not see him in front of us. Even though we were both, well, we were the only ones 1 lap down. Oh well. Bad start to the race, but I tell you what, after we got, you know, refocused after the blank pit stop, things were alright. Things were alright at the end.
18th. Okay, it's over.
Yeah. Okay, it's over. That's pretty much how I feel. What are you gonna do? We had some moments. We did get in a little tussle with somebody, but it was a quick early back. Boo. We'll come back to the pits. A lot of people don't drive back to the pits. I like to drive back to the pits. It's a race. Come on. There's much you in race. Actually, some tracks you stop. Because if the track is if the track is too long, they'll just stop after the start finish because they don't want to drive all the way around. Maybe they don't have fuel. P10 and 12 are still haven't made it to the start finish. Running out of fuel. We did cut it short. Had we not been a lap down, we would have been sputtering at the end. Actually, had we not been a lap down, I would have taken more fuel, but that's a whole other story.
Box in 240 meters. 100 meters. 50 meters.
Wah, wah. It's real quick. Started 23, finished P18. These guys all started ahead of me. And did not. This is the only guy who started behind me. He didn't qualify. We didn't qualify. So essentially we started the same. So, yeah. What are you going to do? The boot was scary. The boot was scary. Yeah, this is where everything... See, everything happened. Pit it. And pit it again. So this was... Everything happened early. Let's fast forward. Keep going. Oh, this was the first... No, it was the second lap. First lap was behind Joe there, who did finish behind me. Remember this? I was saying, I don't want to be behind Joe. Something's going to happen with Joe. And something happened to Joe, but something happened to me in the exact same corner. Yeah, see, he just went wide there. Something happened to me in that exact corner, then the very next lap. All right. So we got by Joe. We went to the next lap. Feeling all confident. I'm like, hey, I'm moving up. People are crashing. Ah, come on. Come on, Spear. Get up that hill. Go, 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 go. All right. Everything seems to be going fine. And then the moment of truth. Just where Joe lost it, I lost it. And look at that, stuck right on the racing line. And I'm like, oh my, I tried, I was gonna go, and I'm like, no, 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 can't do it. And then other cars, yeah, sorry, yeah, that's what happened. I was like, I can't stay there. I let everybody go by. I just tried to beeline it into the grass. That was, they want to do a race spot interview. I'm like, no, 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 I'm not doing race spot. I'm last place. Ow. Yeah, and I spun again there. So, fun stuff. After that happened, it was fun. There you go. Thanks for watching. Spear. Pro Mazda's at Watkins Glen.